We're looking for business builders, so people who want to be a part of growing something and are willing to roll up their sleeves and get the job done and really be a part of that growth. At no other firm will you get the degree of responsibility and autonomy and exposure that you get at AlphaSights. AlphaSights is a knowledge search firm, so we facilitate and broker connections and knowledge between the people who need it and the people who have it.
We're really focused on the cutting edge of what's going on in the world.
We've worked on hundreds of awesome projects, things that I would never be exposed to in another industry.
What's really interesting is I'll do a project on a certain tech company and then a couple days later I'll see them in the news as this new up-and-coming company, and I already know about it and spoken to experts in that industry and in that field, and being on the front line, it's definitely a perk of the job, I would say.
I really like the way you can see our work in the real world.
And there's a great culture here. We all, do activities after work together and definitely go get lunch, and it's just a really good vibe, I would say, to use a West Coast word.
I think we have a really supportive team, and I think it is a really different dynamic than you find in like some of these larger offices like London and New York.
Everyone's a bit of a stakeholder, and I think everyone has a pretty hefty vote in how things get run. It just feels like even as someone that's maybe less senior, is aware in title or in tenure, has a much bigger impact here, I would say. I think everyone has sort of an increased intensity and is much closer to the revenue generation, as it were. So everyone, even associates that are brand new, can really see the impact on the bottom line that they're having.
You can really see your commercial output, not just in terms of revenue, but also the influence that your individual contribution is having on the team at large.
I do feel like I'm driving business every day for myself, for my clients, and for the company.
I feel like I have a massive amount of responsibility being on the front line of the company's mission, which is really exciting.